Okay, I want to salute everyone. I want to salute everyone based on your time zone. So I'd like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Global Clusters. It is another accurate connection revolution. So we have gone past the era of, you know, killings, shootings. So instead of answers and bad governance, applying violence, we have decided to come together to build our nation, to make Nigeria great again. We want to make Africa great again. So we cannot overemphasize our manga, MANGA. I'll be appreciating two different sets of people quickly. All right. So I want to appreciate the global president and the person of our ambassadors. These are Adekunle Badmus and the global first lady in the person of Chief Motunrayo Badmus. Thank you, ma'am, for all you do. I'm still I'm still picturing your smiles. She's such a wonderful fellow. All right. So, and quickly, I would like to move to the last set. All right. Um, our 001 leader of this uh, meeting. All right, Madam Colette. We thank you, ma'am. Thank you for all you do for humanity. And I want to quickly appreciate those that are right here before we have our promo video. That's Master Genie, all the way from the UK. That's the 002 leader of Certificate Revolution, the person of Mr. Kayode Oyedotun. Yes, thank you, sir, for all you do. And our noble host, Tennyson Jaja. God bless you real good. And I am Fares. I am the lead voiceover artist of the Global Clusters, and I'll be your anchor for today. So let's quickly have our promo video, and as soon as we return, then we'll go into what we have for everyone. We'll be learning together. Please go nowhere. All right, let's have our promo video. Thank you.
Human connection is the heartbeat of progress. Welcome to the Connections Revolution. In a world that often feels disconnected, this movement celebrates the power of relationships. At Global Clusters, we are here to foster meaningful connections that go beyond the surface. Connections that inspire, support, and unite. By prioritizing empathy, active listening, and shared experiences, we can create a culture of care and belonging. Together, we build networks that strengthen communities and transform lives. Think about it. Every handshake, every smile, every conversation holds the potential to change someone's world. When we embrace the Connections Revolution, we make every relationship a step toward unity. So this is your moment to join the movement that changes the world, one act of compassion at a time. Visit theglobalclusters.org to be part of the Connection Revolution. Stay tuned for the latest updates, events, and insights. Remember, every meeting, every connection matters. Together, we can make humanity thrive. Connect, empower, thrive.
All right. Please, am I being heard? Welcome, everybody, to today's Accurate Connection revolution. So it's all about connection, like connecting accurately. Okay. Yeah. The most important thing is that you are accurately connected. So today I would like to talk about the foundation of sustainable nation building. The foundation of sustainable nation building. All right. So, distinguished leaders, elders, this is for also, I mean, this is for the youths, builders of tomorrow. This is also for fellow citizens. So, we are living in the most connected age in human history. Connected by phones, connected by platforms, connected by networks, connected by speed. Yet, paradoxically, that is, in a surprising and opposite way, many nations are disconnected from progress. We have connections, but we lack direction. Okay? We have access, but we lack alignment. We have opportunities, but we miss accuracy. Remember, I said it's about connecting accurately. Yes. Uh, if a device is not properly plugged in to a power source, you will not get the best out of that device. I mean, you will not get that device may not be able to function, you know, may not be able to give you any good results. Okay, so it has to be properly connected. Sometimes you plug in a device and it comes on and it goes off. It comes on, it goes off because it's not accurately plugged in, it's not accurately connected. There's no stability, like it's not uh, uh, um is not properly plugged in. Okay, so that was why I said we have connections, but we lack direction. We have access, but we lack alignment. We have opportunities, but we miss accuracy. This brings us to a powerful truth. Nation building is not a connection problem, it is an accuracy problem, and that's the problem we should deal with. That's the problem that should be dealt with. That's the problem that should be ironed out or taken off completely. It has to be removed. It has to be handled. Like it has to be. You have to figure out where the problem is. I think we had one meeting, and I was saying that we all know there are problems, or we have one problem or the other. But beyond having problems, we have to identify the problem. Okay, if you do not know you have a problem, then oh, okay. How about now? I just got a message that Ambassador Obosede. Well, how about now? Can you hear me now? Please drop another message. Please, can you hear me? I just saw your message now. Before I continue, please, Master Genie, can you hear me? I already got a feedback that I'm not being heard.
Can
Okay.
hear you.
Oh, all right. You need still there. All right. I can hear
We are on
you,
TikTok
sir.
as
Okay.
well.
Thank
If
you, man.
anyone is struggling to join us on StreamYard, you can join us on my account on the TikTok as well. If
On
you're struggling
TikTok.
to,
Beautiful. Yes, that's it. Okay. I believe it must be the network. I think that's what Ambassador Bossede is experiencing. All right. Oh, thank you very much for the feedbacks. All right. So the first part of what I have for today is what accurate connection means. I know every one of us, or virtually every one of us, knows the meaning of accurate connection. Yes. accurate connection, but I still want to, give us something from my end. Accurate connection is not about how many people you know, okay? Accurate connection is not about how many people you know. It is about who you are aligned with, what values they carry, and what outcomes the connection produces. That's what's up, honestly. So that is exactly why I'm going to be saying that in nation building, wrong connections waste resources. Yes, wrong connections waste resources. If you have somebody who has this attitude, or he has this habit of destroying, or he's always busy slandering people, or he's always backbiting, whatever anyone does, he never sees the good in anything someone has done. If you're connected to such a person, then whatever value you have, whatever good thing you have will be in waste. I mean, will be a waste. All right. So right connections multiply impact. So you have to desist from wrong connections, because it will waste your resources. Then right connections multiply impact. Right connections multiply impact. Look at Madam Eunice Tisdale. If she's an educator, and she's encouraging me to, give myself to learning, read good books that can add value to your life. If that's what she tells me, what do you think I'll be getting? What do you think I'll be getting? It means I'll be able to multiply impact, all right? Because I'm rightly connected. She's giving me something positive. I'm getting positive vibes, all right? I'm gaining something that can help me, all right? I'm gaining something that
Yes,
can
sir.
help me. Sorry? Okay. I thought I heard someone speak. All right. So I'll be telling us three critical questions. All right. I'll be asking. Accuracy answers three critical questions. Oh, Dr. Kari is here. You're welcome, sir. I'll be asking you to add your voice in few minutes. Dr. Kari is always busy. Thank you for coming, sir. All right. So let me just quickly mention this part, then I'll allow Dr. Kari to take the stage. There's no time he joins us that we do not gain. There's no time he joins us we do not gain. We're always learning. We're always blessed. He's always giving us um, free tools. He has promised that each time he joins us, we're going to get something, I mean, a very, very unique gift. And that's what he has been doing. Yes. So accuracy answers three critical questions. One, why am I connected? Two, what does this connection produce? Three, who benefits in the long run? Individuals or the nation? So nations do not collapse suddenly. They collapse gradually through misplaced alliances, wrong loyalties, and unchecked access. Have done one wrong, added to another person's wrong, positive, I mean, negative vibes, negative intentions, and so on and so forth. So nations do not collapse suddenly. They collapse gradually through misplaced alliances, wrong loyalties, and unchecked access. So let me pause here while Dr. Kari takes the stage. And as soon as it's done, then we'll move on from there. Dr. Kari, you're welcome, sir. We're
Uh,
always blessed to have you.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here and be able to speak with you and share some knowledge and tools and free information that people can use to better their lives. If we're not doing anything, we're giving people resources to make a better life, and that's a valuable thing. In a world that is can sometimes be crazy, or you can be betrayed, or you have knowledge that doesn't work, or knowledge that is meant to make you make mistakes. You may have been taught false information. You may have been taught, uh, have ideas put in your head that can make you fail. And all of us have that. We have ideas in our minds, in our heads, that cause us problems. And that's why it's very, very important to find yourself, to find your own thoughts and your own purpose and your true self, your natural self. Separate out yourself from what's not true. Separate yourself out from the things that have been put inside of you, physically, mentally, spiritually. This is very true. You are a pure, powerful, incredible, loving, wonderful, artistic being that has been added to over the years and the lifetimes, that things have been put inside of you. I'm sorry for the background noise. There's a lot of construction happening over here. I'm trying to get away from it so we can talk. You are extremely capable spiritual being that has been added to. What I mean by added to, what I mean by that is you have experienced pain, you've experienced education or false information implanted into your mind, taught to you. You have been given orders. You have been given knowledge with pain. You've been told how to think, how to act, how you're supposed to live, how you're supposed to think about yourself. There have been many things that have been put inside of us that are not true, or not you, or not your own personality, your own desires, your own natural being. This is a very incredible thing for someone to say this to you, that maybe sometimes you do not feel like you are yourself. Let me say that again. Sometimes you may feel that an impulse, an idea is not your own. If you feel that way, if something takes you over, I'm now in a quiet place. If something takes you over, an emotion, a feeling, an idea, is probably not you. If something doesn't seem right, it's probably not right. You know truth when you feel it, when you hear it, when you see it. You know what truth is because you've experienced it so many times. Let me give you an example. Truth makes you feel great. Truth makes sense. Truth touches you in a very powerful way. Truth makes sense. Lies don't make sense. Lies don't feel right. If somebody says you're an animal, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't feel right. If somebody says you're an idiot, you're stupid, it just seems like someone's just degrading you. Sure, we all make mistakes. Sure, we could be smarter. Absolutely, we can be better people. No question. But the real truth is what is true for you. That's why it's so important for me in my life and others to observe, to look with your own eyes. Don't look through the eyes of people in your past and ideas that come into your mind that don't make sense. You're not a robot. You don't have to think any way you don't want to. If you have an idea in your mind and it doesn't seem right, it's probably not from you. If you have an idea that makes you feel bad about yourself, it's probably not from you. That's true for me. Doesn't have to be true for you, but if you observe these things, you can find out more of what is true and what is a lie. Only through observation by yourself, without any interference from other people, their ideas, pain, force, fear, anything. You look at something, with your own eyes, not through the eyes of someone else. That is what's true for you, what you observe. Now, somebody can say, I think this way, and somebody else could disagree with you. They might not even like you. They might put you down because of your ideas. But that's what's true for you, whether anyone likes it or not. And I love this point in a book called The Way to Happiness. If you go to the website, thewaytohappiness.org, it's a non-religious common sense guide used by millions of people right now in many languages. Just but check it for yourself. It's even in Zulu. It's in over 75 languages, and over 200 million copies have been distributed. It's a common sense guide. The free ebook for that is TWTHD as in dog, C as in cat, TWTHDC.org. Go there and send yourself a free ebook. It's awesome. Send it to 100 people. It's free. Send it to in French and Spanish and Chinese and English. It's free. But read it for yourself first and see what you think. There's a chapter called that has to do with thinking for yourself. Accept what is true for you and throw away the rest. There's nothing unhappier than a person who tries to live their life with lies. Can ruin a person's life, make them very unhappy. So look for yourself. Come to your own decisions, not because somebody else forces you to think a certain way. Come to your own conclusions. Be truthful to yourself. Be your own counselor. Be your own advisor. Be your own boss. Look at things for yourself and accept what is true for you, not what someone forces you to believe or whether people will like you or not like you. And I've lived my life this way. I don't put other people down because of their ideas. I don't make fun of people unless they're destructive. When I train people to think for themselves, to observe for yourself, to learn by looking and applying what you learn, to learn by looking and applying what you learn is the best knowledge I think anyone can have. Is that knowledge truthful? Is that knowledge true or not? Is dependent on you, your decision. And you will have a higher integrity for yourself. You'll have greater respect for yourself. And you will not be a slave to the past, a slave to what people think and say, a slave to anything. You are yourself. Be yourself. Find out about yourself. Find out who you are. It's very exciting, the adventure of you. To discover who and what you really are is the most incredible adventure of all time. It is the greatest adventure of all time. The adventure of your universe, your past, your purpose, your mind, and even our bodies. Although you are not a slave to your body unless you choose to be. You have a body, you use a body, but you're not your body. You use it. You're not an object. You're not a material object. You're not a thing. You're not cells. You're not blood. You're not hair. You're not skin. You're not bones. But you have those things like you have a wallet. You have a car, but you're not the car. You have glasses, you're not the glasses. You have hair, you're not hair. You are not an object. And you can find this out for yourself. And it's a beautiful thing, incredible thing to find out who and what you are for yourself, not for anybody else, but your own peace of mind, your own happiness, your own capability. There's nothing greater than just being yourself. Not because you have to look good to other people, to have confidence in who and what you are. My favorite book, first of all, there's a couple. First of all, if you have poisons in your body, it's going to be harder to enjoy your body, use your body as an athlete or working. If you have chemicals in your body, you're going to have a lot more trouble, physical trouble. So you take care of the body, and there's a book called Clear Body, Clear Mind by L. Ron Hubbard, how to remove all the toxins out of your body so your body does better and has more energy. The book for the mind, Dianetics.org. We've talked about it. It's the #1 book on how the mind works and how to use it to its full potential. And again, we said you use the body, you're not the body. You use your mind, but you're not a mind. You're not memories. You're not cells. You're not the emotions from the past. You aren't your past experiences. You're not the pictures on your iPhone. You're not a video camera. You're not a photo. Those are images of the physical world, of your past experiences. You aren't those images. You have them to look at, to remember things. Remember where you put your keys, or remember where your house is. You look at thoughts and ideas and memories, but you aren't those memories of your past. So when you experience pain, it's from the past. It's mental pain. And you can free yourself from the mental pain because you aren't those memories. You can cleanse the body of harsh chemicals. You can cleanse the mind of past pain so you have memory without all that baggage, all that pain from the past holding you down. It causes all kinds of problems. Dianetics.org. I promise you, it's the greatest thing I've ever done. Now I'm in control of my mind, my body, and I am a spiritual being that you cannot kill me. You as a spiritual being do not die. The body does. The spirit does not. The being, the person, you, the one I'm talking to, does not die. But you can find that out for yourself by looking into your past. Because if you lived before, there should be a memory of it. You should be able to recall another time because there's records of it. You have records of what you did yesterday. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I have for you today. The free ebook, it's www.twthdc.org. It'll not just improve your life, it'll help you deal with people and situations. And the children's version, goodchoicesebook.org. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your time and for being here today. I will see you again, hopefully tomorrow. Thank you so much, President Goodmas. Thank you for Mr. Ferez. And to all of you, I'll see you soon. Have a great day.
All right, Dr. Kari, before you go, thank you very much, sir. Before you go, we have people on TikTok. I don't know if we have people willing to ask you questions. So, okay, on the StreamYard here, also on StreamYard, please, if you have any question or questions for Dr. Kari before he leaves, all right, please let's ask him. Let's feel free, ask him. Master Juni, please, sir. Do we have anyone on TikTok who is willing to ask 1 or 2 questions? Dr. Kari is here before he leaves.
Not at the
Master
moment.
Juni.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let me read the messages I have here. Okay. All right. All right, Dr. Kari, thank you very much, sir. Thank you for offering to, speak to us. You have been a great help. You have been a very, very big help. And you have been sharing with us tools. There was one meeting, you told us that for you to fix a problem, you have to have the right tools. I
Yes.
cannot forget that. Yes, I cannot forget that meeting, sir. It really helped me, and so fixing problems, we have to have the right tools. If you're going to fix a car, you have to have the needed tools to fix that car. If you don't have it, then it will be very difficult. It may be very, very difficult for you to fix the problem, all right, or the problems. Thank you very much, Dr. Kari. So, and you talked about when we experience pain, usually it's from our past. So, and you also mentioned that we are not an object, or we are not objects. I'm not an object. I may have my glasses on, I may have, you know, this and that, but that's not me. I only possess, that's what I possess, but that's not me. All right. And he also talked about clear body, clear mind. He has given us some free ebooks that we can just download and send to ourselves, send to friends. And that's what Dr. Kari, that's what he does every time, every now and then. That's what he does. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you. God bless you.
I
So,
have one more thing. Tomorrow,
all
I'm
right,
going to
sir.
have
Go ahead, sir.
tomorrow I'm going to have a very special gift for everybody that I've never given to you. I've never shown you before. You are going to love, love, love tomorrow. I promise.
All right, sir. Amazing. That would be very great. Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. Okay. Dr. Kari said he's going to be giving us something extraordinary tomorrow. So I hope that we'll all be on the ground, we'll all be available. So I gave us um, what accurate connection, what it means. That was the first part of what I was sharing. So for the second part, or maybe we should just call it part two, I'll be giving us a true life illustration. Okay. In a certain region, a major development project was awarded with celebration. There were banners, speeches, and applause. Months later, the project failed. Investigations showed the contractor was connected, not competent. Can you see the place of competence? All right, competency. So the contractor was connected, not competent. Qualified professionals were available, but sidelined. Qualified professionals were available, but sidelined. Oversight was sacrificed for familiarity. All right. Oversight was sacrificed for familiarity. The lesson was painful but clear, which means inaccurate connection is more expensive than no connection at all. Inaccurate connection is more expensive than no connection at all. Now, some buildings collapse because of materials, the kind of materials that have been used, maybe materials that are not, that are fake, or materials that are substandard. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Substandard materials. If you have a builder or a contractor, if a builder, a contractor handles a project, if the contractor, if you paid him well and he gave you something bad, then that's on him. It means maybe greed didn't allow him to do the needful. You understand? So it means he already breached the contract. All right. But if if there was a natural occurrence like natural disaster, that's not on him. You understand? We have issues that are natural. We have issues that are man-made. All right. So as much as it lies in our hands, we should avoid man-made, disasters or problems. If it is a natural occurrence, maybe something beyond man's control, then that's a different ball game. Okay, so this is how nations bleed quietly, not because they lack ideas, but because accuracy was absent. So it is obvious that accurate connection is important. Okay, it is important. Then the part three, nation building is a connection system. Nation building is a connection system. Yeah, okay. Lady Eunice, sure to be available to speak on this. Structures. Okay, Germany is doing well. Ukraine has gone very far.
Apologies to everyone. I think the network has yanked Cluster and Fares off. I can see our mommy here, Ambassador Eko, and I see our Greek Cluster and Eunice here. Please kindly add your voice on today's accurate connection revolution of the global clusters. Thank you. Dennis Jaja, can you hear me, sir? Let me
Oh,
know in the comment
sorry.
section if anyone can hear me, please.
Okay.
Okay, President Fares, you are back.
Yeah, sorry. The network just took me out. So sorry about that. Sorry about that break in transmission. So I was saying, now I was giving us the part 3. So I was saying all the great nations or countries that have gone very far, that have done well, um, all what they were able to achieve, or what they have achieved, did not happen all of a sudden. They had to come together. Okay, they had to allow unity, the force of unity. All right, they had to. I mean, they made up their minds that, oh, come, let's do this together. Let's 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 have one mind. Let's have a positive mind frame or mindset or whatever you want to call it. So every nation runs on invisible lines of connection. Leaders are connected to advisors, youth connected to mentors, policies connected to values, opportunities connected to merit. All right. Power connected to accountability. All right. When these connections are accurate, nations grow. And that's what we are saying. That's what we are saying. That's what the long story is about. Oh, we have our mantra, manga, MANGA, make Africa and Nigeria great again. We want to make our own country great. Other countries made their own country great. We want to make ours great. So it's not about talking and just talking and not acting, no action, no. If you have a poor mindset, if you have a bad mind, um, a, 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 a bad mindset, or if you're always thinking, you're always allowing toxic reasoning or thinking to stay or to be the order of the day, then you will not be able to do anything meaningful or tangible. So when they are distorted, nations stagnate. I said when these connections are accurate, nations grow. When they are distorted, nations stagnate. They come to a halt. They cannot move forward. It's as if it's not because we do not have humans or humans are not there, but it's simply because the humans there don't have the right, they don't have the accurate connection, or they don't have what it takes. All right, they don't have what it takes, because a bad tree cannot produce a good fruit, or bad trees don't produce good fruits. It's very, very difficult, and you cannot plant maize, and when it's time for harvest, you now harvest uh, potatoes, sweet potatoes or Irish potatoes. You understand? It's what you sow, you reap. You reap what you sow. Whatever you have planted is what you're going to reap. Okay? So, nation building is not abstract, it is human alignment. Nation building is not abstract, it is human alignment. Okay, we're 41 minutes into this accurate connection revolution, and I think it will be very, very good to uh, um, come to a stop here. I have part four and I have, I think, part five, but I think it will be very, very good because um, whenever we have people join us, whenever we have people join us, it's always good to allow people to, I want to learn too. I don't just want to be the one talking, you understand? And I also want to learn. And that's it. That's the exact reading. I mean, that was why as soon as Dr. Carey came in, I had to stop and allow him, add his voice. So at this juncture, I would allow Master Genie to unmute. Okay, he's already unmuted. So let's have him for some minutes. He's somebody very, very loaded, and I always love listening to him. I've been learning from him as well. Master Genie, please kindly add your voice on this accurate connection revolution. Let me
Thank you
mute.
very much, Cluster and Fares. I can see Cluster and Eunice. Let's hear from Cluster and Eunice before I give my submission. Thank you.
Oh, okay, beautiful. All right, no problems. Okay, Cluster and Eunice, kindly unmute and add your voice.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm the one that cannot hear her, but I cannot hear her. And while we are waiting for Cluster and Eunice, on today's accurate connection revolution of the global clusters, I want to say it's been a wonderful one again. It's another revolution not to miss out. All the information we have gained from Cluster and Fares, and Dr. Kari has been wonderful information that we all need to add to our knowledge, which we all need to use to build our connections and to make the best out of our connections. Yes, this is the Global Clusters platform, and on today, the Thursday, we come on the accurate connection revolution. Why? Because to whom you are connected to determines what you collect. Due to the Global Cluster platform, we have been connected to a lot of people. For example, like Dr. Kari that was on earlier on, and today he has shared a lot of information with us. For those that learn, they will know that was so elevating and so much valuable. But to those that get bored because they don't want to learn, then they might not get one or two things to take out of it. For example, you said when you experience pain, it is usually from your past. Why don't you leave the past in the past? So, on Accurate Revolution of the Global Clusters, on today's meeting, we've learned that most pains are from our past, and what is delaying your accurate connection might be from your past. So, any past that is not letting you move forward, disconnect yourself from it. Cluster Father said inaccurate connection is worse than no connection at all. That goes deep. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't have connection, shout hallelujah, because your own still better person will go get connection with the wrong person. You understand? Where they get inaccurate connection, inaccurate information, which will now take them on the wrong path. So I appreciate everyone who has been on today's accurate knowledge, accurate connection information revolution of the global clusters. Yes, cluster and Eunice, I see your comment there. Inaccurate connection is better than no connection. We are all clusterians. No matter what we are doing, let's make sure we are collaborating. Let's connect one way or the other, even if it's just a mere colleague connection. Like, hey, how you doing? Can you help me with this? Do you know how to do this? Do you understand? Let us use the accurate connection that we have. That is the only way we can elevate ourselves. It's a no-brainer if we are coming on these meetings or we are coming across all these informations and we are not taking action. Just sitting down and listening to the information does not help. The best way is to learn and do. Learn and take action. Learn and do. You understand? So I appreciate everyone's time. And for me today, my own submission will be make sure you're connecting accurately. Make sure you're sharing this platform with other people. Let us make this place more interesting. We are on other social media platforms as we are on this StreamYard. Let us know the one you enjoy in the Spark Ups. Come on the Spark Ups. Leave your comments, leave your submission. Let us know how we can collaborate together. We need to go from individual intelligence to collaborative intelligence. And the only way we can do that is by accurate connection, accurate clustering, and giving in our time for nation building. There will be nothing like making Africa or Nigeria great again if we are not ready to do it. So thank you very much, everyone. I do appreciate you, Cluster Fares. I appreciate you, our old Tennyson Jaja. I greet you, sir. And I appreciate Cluster Eunice. I don't know if you're still there. That will be my submission for today. Thank you very much. Cluster Fares, if you're there, you can take over now. But in case you're still having network issues, let us know so we can draw the curtain. Thank you.
I think you had network issues, but little did I know it was coming from my own end. All right. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you, CP.
All right. All right. Let's. Okay. I said I was thinking I had network issues. I mean, I was thinking you had network issues. Little did I know that it was coming from my end. Somebody was trying to call in. Okay. So it was breaking, but I was able to hear you again. Okay. So let's quickly have Madam Eunice No, Master Junior already asked you to come first. I was saying something. I said ladies first, okay? You know, and maybe you had network issues, Madam Eunice. So please kindly unmute and add your voice. Let's hear you. Okay.
All right, good evening, all. Sorry, network logged me out.
Good
So
evening, ma'am.
it has been said all. Like it's better for someone to have an accurate information. It's worse than no connection. So at least you know that you are doing the wrong thing. You just need to get to the right space and do it well. And then thank you so much for what he said. Our past is our pain. So the thing is that we shouldn't always be depending on the past. It might not go immediately, but just keep looking at what you want to become, like what do you want to do in the future. Since we always say that it's brighter than the past, we shouldn't be looking at the pain. Let's look at the good ahead of it. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Ma. Thank you so much for your submission. Thank you for that. We really appreciate your time for coming on today's Accurate Connection Revolution. And we hope to connect more. Cluster Fares, are you still there? Okay. While we are waiting for Cluster and Fares, we are saying instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance, instead of end bandits, let us come together on the Global Clusters platform whereby we can cluster together, where we can collaborate together, as a nation builder, creative thinker, and problem solver. And the mantra is prosperity for all. The future that we all want, the complaints that we all have, and the expectations we are looking forward to can only start with us. So I really appreciate everyone who has been on today's meeting and add their voice. I believe those who are not available today will be able to add their voice maybe by comment on the social media platforms when they see the video. But do take your time to listen to what we have learned today on Accurate Connection Revolution, and you should take your time to drop your submission as well. And before we go, we normally ask, who are we? We are a robust community of technocrats or those who want to become technocrats, entrepreneurs or those who want to become entrepreneurs, professionals or those who want to become professionals. We come on accurate knowledge and information because that is the bridge that will take us from where we are to where we are supposed to be. Instead of causing chaos, instead of damaging infrastructures or condemning the leaders, why don't we come on accurate knowledge and information that will take us from where we are to where we ought to be? Let us come on accurate connection. On today's meeting was Accurate Connection Revolution. To whom you are connected to determines what you will collect. Many of you are moving around on your phone, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and you are not making valuable connections. And if you are one of them, you need to, step back and see what you're doing with your life and your time. Because if you're not making right connections and you're not giving value, then you're just not living right. So, on the Global Clusters platform, tomorrow is Friday. We shall be meeting again 4 p.m. UK time, 5 p.m. Nigeria time, and the equivalent wherever you're streaming from for Certificate Revolution. Waiting you Sabi, what do you know how to do? On Certificate Revolution, we talk about the practical skills and digital literacy, and developing our self, personal growth, developing skills and knowledge, and also getting financial prosperity. So I appreciate everyone who has listened today and to those that will be listening to us. Special greetings to our global president, Ambassador Dr. Adekunle Badmus. Thank you so much for this great platform. Thank you, our first lady. Thank you, all great clusterians. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.